We join our heroes where we totally left them at the bingo hall.
Okay then, so what actually happened last session was what did happen? They
I believe it's
trying
we did
to
this. Oh, sorry.
oh yeah, they having to meet up with the Emperor, found him dead and assassinated in his throne room, and the room locked behind them. After some looking around, the Emperor magically seemed to come back to life. Upon which he revealed that 1,000 years ago, using the weapon artifacts of the god of chaos, was granted immortality and had been ruling the empire ever since then. And they learned more about the sword that Victor had found. Afterwards, they finally met with the divination professor at the College of Magic, who the Emperor kind of forced to make her do her fucking job, as he put it. Revealed that the note from Xanatha was linked to a bar in the kind of poor district of the city called the Rat's Den. Their lyric, disguised as the teacher from the college, tried to made some, let's just say, predictions about the people there, and did one for the waitress that worked there that found out that Xanatha had talked to her a few months back about not trying to find her anymore. Having heard that, they settled home for the night, and let's take her from there. So let's just do roll for initiative to see who wakes up first this morning.
There's my character sheet. Let's roll for initiative. As soon as I find it, there we go. I'm assuming Victor is just dead asleep after disappointing night of not finding Xanatha and murdering her.
So, Mountain Blood. You wake up back in your room. Nothing special happened the night after you went to bed, so...
Good.
Seem to wake up at the crack of dawn. 2 dawns, because you can see the light from the Eye of Solaire from the temple from one window. But not badly. Blocked by most of the other buildings, so it's just like another dawn cracking, so... You can close your curtains and block it out, but you seem to have forgot to last night.
Light burns. Oh. Wake up, stretch a little bit.
Suppose we can go to this screen then.
Yeah, that might be a little bit better. Let's see. Where am I? There I am. Just gonna move about. And you said nothing unusual happened?
Nope, that you recall.
I just want to take a quick look around just to see if anything had shifted the night before.
Your neighbor's dog seems to be making a ruckus, but... Okay, give me an investigation check.
Okay. 8.
Yeah, nothing seems out of place.
I'll just ready myself for another day and get my equipment on and head out.
And where are you going to head to?
Just outside, just to take in the outdoors.
Okay, so... Lyric, you wake up in your, I'd say, apartment that you've been living in since you've been going to the Bard's College.
She gives a stretch. and just starts getting ready to get up out of town. Let's see. Is there anything she wants to do? Oh, yeah. She wants to go and find a forgery kit because she, because I only have a disguise kit. Yeah, she wants to go find a forgery kit.
Okay, so give me what would be a good check for this? History or survival, your choice.
That's an 11.
Knowing the couple years you've lived in the city, the best place you can think to check is the Horologium store,
Okay.
which is just basically the general store.
She'll head right there.
Yep, you see, walk in the store, you, the kind of the hourglass sign that mentions the name, kind of the constellation design on it. You see a little gnome tinkering away at something behind the counter. Kind of open door, you hear kind of a bell ringing, but you don't see what made the dinging. You hear him going, customer. Turns around, kind of got one of those little things that got to flip all the eye lenses on so it kind of magnify it. What can I help you with today, miss?
Well, I'm looking for some sort of toolkit that will help me maybe write some letters or mail off some letters or have some proof of authenticity.
Let me see what I got here. Let's see what that cost.
Yep, sorry,
There
wrong
it
button.
is. Kind of looks at you. Looking for kind
She
of
smiles.
a kit of some kind, you would say, right?
Yes.
Yes, I do have one of those. He plops kind of a box that says, writer's kit on it.
It's writers in quotes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I could do about 18 gold for it.
No.
Yeah, sadly, 18's the best I can do.
She looks in her pocket.
Unless you got something you're willing to part with.
How about 10 gold and I will sing the praises of the shop through town for 3 days.
Let me hear what you got. Performance check.
Okay, let's somehow I am not proficient in performance. This is weird.
Ow.
Yeah. What kind of song do you play?
She writes a quick little jingle. What is this? What's this guy's name? She'll go, "Hey, what's your name?"
I just literally closed the thing. Zanhorn Light Touch.
Okay. Well, I'll have a little jingle. It'll be like 8 seconds long, but I'll like repeat it a lot in like heavy traffic areas where people are shopping. Lightfoot's Emporium of great stuff. Go shop now. It'll make you buff. Yes, yes. Happy times everywhere. Lightfoot's Emporium. Don't you be scared.
Got yourself a deal.
All right, she'll shake hands, plop down 10 gold, and be like, all right.
Yep, you now have a forgery kit
Awesome.
that says writer's kit on it.
Good. It's the only appropriate way it should be.
Victor, why did you cast Firebolt?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. It's like no reason, just testing skills in the sleep in case of in case of home invaders.
Okay. And Darius,
Wow.
you're awakened by the sound of a goat bleeding out. Like, brrrr.
Sets up. Oh, shut up, Mary Poppins.
Brrrr.
And goes outside to check on her.
Her water dish seems to be empty.
All right, come here. Kind of beckons her over and pats her head, being like, "All right, I'll fill you up in a minute here."
Yep,
And,
it's not on your map, but there is a well by your house.
Okay, yeah. Make a few back and forth trips with the bucket.
Can we make it canon that the goat wears sunglasses and blue jeans and kicks things and goes, "Goat house"?
No.
Oh, that attitude.
Actually, let me check something here. Yep, the goat seems to be cheer up when you do that.
Actually, that'd be a fun practical joke. Mountain Blood and Vader just show up, put pants and coat on to the goat on Mary Poppins, and then put a little name tag with a little umbrella, and just let it loose in town.
There's your well.
Well done.
Get out.
I'm
Oh,
still
that was
saying,
worth it.
like, I'm saying, and then just like carve a little section over here, and then you can have a little mine, a little quarry to get more stone. You can build up your house.
God, I'm playing Skyrim for the 12th time.
Well, at least you didn't
Only
wake
the
up.
12th? Wow, that's amazing. That's
I would like to point out, at least you didn't wake up for that in the middle of that Imperial ambush.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, that would be the worst Isekai.
Well, you can buy the game again.
Yep. I'm gonna wait for the re-release after this one.
now fridge compatible.
Yep. I'm gonna but yeah, a few back and forth trips from the well with the bucket. He will fill the water trough.
It's chewing on something that you didn't see there before, but
Does it look like something she shouldn't be chewing on? Is it like clearly not plant matter?
it's some kind of weird plant, but you don't know how it got there, but it was meant to be a joke.
Oh,
Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't like she's chewing on the ransom note.
But yeah, you didn't see anything different about your house either, so.
All right. Be good today. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'll take that as a yes.
Wah.
And you're gonna head off into town then?
Yep.
Okay. Victor, you are awoken to a slobbery, hot tongue licking you in the face.
Well,
As
Maybe
Gnarl is on your bed just licking you like mad.
But there, as soon as he wakes up, like, just 5 hours, whatever. And he just kind of opens his eyes, looks at that big adorable face, like, I can't be angry at you. He's gonna look over at the fiery spot, the burnt spot in the wall, like, that, however, I will be angry about. Gets
You
himself
didn't
up.
have any weird dreams tonight, so.
But once, thank the gods. That was. I'm sure there will be always another one tomorrow. There's always more weird dreams. So Victor just goes about how it's stretching, doing his morning exercise, first he's gonna get the pupper something to eat. Then he does his morning exercises and whatnot before getting his gear on. And
Not sure if familiars actually have to eat, but.
They don't.
Victor's gonna do it anyway because he doesn't care. Alright, the good dog deserves a treat. So outside of that, he's gonna gather his things and kind of think for a moment. Let's see, what else did I have to do today? Oh right, I gotta find the others to get the company started. Actually, Deanne, remind me. I think we mentioned that to the Emperor, and he said he was going to possibly get some things arranged.
Yeah, it was something with your family.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
And he was
what I
going to
asked
maybe
for.
try to find some buildings you can use as a headquarters.
That's right. So we're still waiting on that. Okay, so don't need to get the name registered right now. Need a place to set up in. Well, I got nothing else to do today. So he's talking to his dog at this point. What do you think? What do you think, boy? Should we go see the others? See what they want to do?
Just hear him panting.
Yeah, let's go see the others. We get that. Looks back at the burn spot, the fire mark spot, and I guess we'll get that cleaned up when we get back. It's not doing any harm. He kind of gathers things and goes into town. Like,
Your neighbor is not practicing on his roof today.
damn.
that's a shame. Darn shame. Continues swiftly moving on so he doesn't have to run into his neighbor. But Victor's nothing against him. The man's a little odd. Does not know can I get a read on that guy?
He's an odd duck.
He likes to do weird training, basically.
So then that he's just going to grab his gold, grab all his gear, go into town, and I don't know, find the others and do something.
And just to verify, you are in full armor right now?
Yes, he did put on his full armor this time.
Okay. So, along the way, you run into Lyric that seems to be... How would you be holding your... you describe yourself as you just got a new forgery kit?
Oh, he immediately hears her giving the pitch to large crowds of going to the item emporium.
Yeah, you hear her singing a song about the general store.
Not a bad jingle, but needs a little work. Not quite as catchy.
Should be short and snappy, by Menon.
Or Eat a Joe's. Something very simple.
She'll immediately turn to him. Oh, so you're saying you're the professional bard here? And she'll hand over her loot.
Take it and try and strum something immediately.
Give me a performance check with disadvantage.
Woo, there we go.
Natural 20, come on.
13.
Well, you managed to play a couple decent chords, but nothing to write home about. It doesn't sound terrible.
Yeah, maybe it's not for me.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
You hear someone in the back yell, "Freebird!"
She'll hold up a finger, and then she'll try it. It's a little off today. I don't know what's going on.
Everyone has an
You
off
play
day.
a decent rendition of Freebird.
That'll be 7 gold, please.
As you
That's
are
gonna say.
thrown... Let me see here. Oh, you actually get 10 gold from that.
All right, already paying off.
Sounds lyric. Sounds like we need some more work.
I mean, I literally can work anywhere. I just,
No, I mean we need to go earn some more income.
I mean, I okay.
So let's find the others and kind of get a business plan going. Come on, Lurk, we're gonna go start a business.
I mean, I am looking for treasure, so.
Exactly. So as Lurk's playing, he's gonna go find Mountain Blood and Dares.
So, Mountain Blood, what would you have been doing in the meantime since you went to get fresh air?
Wondering about, just checking out, seeing if there's anything new happening.
Give me a survival check.
Survival. Oh, sure. Right when I close up my sheet. Let's see. Da-da-da. Survival. Great, but we're looking at 13.
Yeah, nothing seems to be catching your eye as different.
That'll probably come back to get me. Yeah, it's just nothing much. Just checking things out.
Otherwise, where
Shall
would you be
I-
heading?
Oh, let's just say checking out the weaponsmith or blacksmith, see if there's anything that catches my eye.
Okay, so yeah, you head over to the blacksmith then. See the, let me check this. I'm not getting these mixed up. That same middle-aged dwarf that always seems to be the owner of the place, working on something. Evening, Mountain Blood. What you looking, anything in particular today?
It's evening already?
He just says evening because he doesn't seem to pay attention.
He works blacksmith hours, so it's later bar, night or day sometime.
I mean, yeah.
And if you have anything worth buying today, got any unique swords or shields of any sort?
Let me see. Let me think. Nothing new I've gotten recently. Just working on this long sword right now as he's kind of hammering away at something.
What kind of a sword is that?
Just a basic long sword. Some kid commissioned it for me, or for him. First sword, wants to be a mercenary or something.
Nice. At least you're keeping busy.
Always busy. Sometimes the army needs stuff. People need stuff. People always need stuff. Good, honest work.
Nothing beats the good old manual labor.
Indeed it does. Yeah, nothing new since last you came in, though, unfortunately. So,
Sounds good.
anything you
I'll
need
check
done?
back. I think I'm good for the day. But I'll be sure to check back and see if you got anything in
If
stock.
anything comes through, I'll let you know. I always do bartering if people need something else, so.
Fair enough. You have a good day now.
You too.
Then I'll go up and
Cause you gotta work the kinks out of this damn sword now.
then I'll just
Max
meet
it
up with
against
everybody
the
else.
anvil He smacks it against the anvil, it moans and says, "Harder, Daddy."
God damn it!
Yeah, I was about to say something like that.
I may or may not have set that up.
But yeah, if Merton Blurred is in the shopping district, he might run into Andaris because he's every time I try to spend gold on something like upgrading the sword, you're just like, oh no, the Empire threw that in as as a thank you. So he's got about 3,500 gold burning a hole in his pocket.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, weird. Usually wizards don't have much left to spend it on stuff.
Well, they use everything with magic. They just use magic to solve all their problems.
yes. Thus
Anything in
solving the
particular
problem
you were looking for then, Andaris?
Thus solving the problem once and for all. But that doesn't sound like once and for all. Scrolls, fancy, any fancy, like arcane grimoire kind of things.
Yeah, then you probably would have gone to the Monoceros shop.
And there's that fuck's it called? Oh, god damn it! The tankard of sobriety. That's the other thing he's been meaning to grab.
What book was that one in again?
Let's see.
You mean that's an actual item?
Yeah, let me pull up 5e tools. I could have sworn that one was just out of the
Holy crap.
the player's handbook, but let me look it up here. Tankard. Sobriety. Nope, that one's from Xanathar's. Tankard has a stern face sculpted into one side. You can drink ale, wine, or any other non-magical alcoholic beverage poured into it without becoming inebriated.
Shoot.
No effect on magical liquids or harmful substances such as poison.
Sounds like something that Mountain Blood needs.
Common item.
I'm curious. Does poison resistance work backwards if the hanger of sobriety doesn't work forwards?
Science!
That's a thing to keep in mind for later.
So you wander into that one shop, and you see that old gentleman. Ah, a new customer. What can I help you with today?
Partly just browsing around, partly I've been looking to lay hands on a tankard of sobriety for some time.
Ah, you wish to not be inebriated then, huh? Well,
Yes, very rarely am I in the mood to get verschnickered, as they say.
Well, let me go back and check. Well, what do you know? Ah, yes, as he pops out and plops a mug like you just described it right on the table. I do happen to have one of those today. The stern face sculpted on the one side, so...
Yeah. Fantastic. Definitely hold that aside for me. I will be picking that up at the very least on the way out, and then kind of wanders off to browse the shelves. Hang on, let me... What level of spell would he have, like, scrolls up to?
You can see a bunch of them sitting in there. Let me see here. You do see what looks like a few level 4 or 5 ones sitting around there, but you're not sure what they are.
Yeah, those are probably a bit more than he's looking to spend also. Let's see, what... Pull up the level 3 wizard spell list here. There was something I can't remember. I was wanting... visit, but... No. Would he have a remove curse laying around?
Let me think. Or do an investigation check.
Let's see. It's like browsing the frickin' poster section at Spencer's. Investigation. 26.
Yeah, you do happen to find one of those. What level spell is that?
3.
3? Okay.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be like a gotcha vending machine where you just put coins in and get a random scroll.
Like, oh, another magic missile.
Yeah, you do find a couple of magic missile ones. You also find a scroll of sending and a scroll of fly.
It could be handy.
And the one that seems to catches your eye the most, a wall of dimension door scroll.
What is that, level 4 or 5?
Yep, that's level 4.
That...
Something about that one seems to catch your eye.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of bring... Yeah, he'll hold that one up and be like, out of morbid curiosity, how many arms and legs would this cost me?
The
dimension door.
Dimension door? Let me see. I can probably spare that one for 1,500. I don't know why. It's not a very useful spell in my mind, but...
And how about these? Holds up the fly and remove curse.
Wow, what shitty rolls I'm getting right now. So good for you. So yeah, I can 250 each.
Deal.
All right.
And 50 for the tankard.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, he'll bring those three scrolls over to the counter and
any components you need for any of your spells today?
Not typically. Let's see. Although I am usually in the market for he would kind of scribble down his address and general contact info for the guy. Be like, if any unusual grimoires come into your possession, I would likely be interested.
Yes, I know. Wizards like their unique books for their spell books, as he kind of pulls out his spell book that's really kind of a hard leather bound with a really intricate design of like unicorns flying around on it and it looks like a lion and a phoenix on it.
If you've ever seen the fucking business card scene in American Psycho, that's wizards with their spell books. Just gigantic goddamn nerds.
I'm just expecting it just an entire self-made binder full of notes of crazy.
Yeah.
He kind of winks. I'll keep an eye out for you, buddy. Anything else you needed today?
No, I keep I have a rather large, typically inebriated friend. You may have seen him around. I try to keep my ear to the ground looking for an Amulet of the Drunkard for him, sort of opposite side of the coin, taps the mug.
And it's at that point where Muttonblood approaches. Hey, Darius, what's up? What's going on this morning?
He goes, I'm afraid I haven't seen one of those around, unfortunately.
just kicks in the door like, who said my name? Yeah. He's like, well,
You summoned me?
Yes. Well, that's another thing that if you should happen to come across one, I would appreciate a heads up.
With pleasure.
All right, so 2,050 gold total.
Yes, that's right.
Sold.
Which book was the Amulet of the Drunkard in again?
Xanathar, I think. Amulet of the Drunkard? Let's see. Yeah. So I was thinking of the other thing.
Amulet of the Drunkard. That's in The Explorer's Guide to Wild Amount.
I don't have that book, so.
I've got that one.
I have that book as well. It's a fun book.
I enjoy that campaign from Critical Role.
So is everyone going to meet up at Seven Sisters then? Because that's your typical meeting spot?
Why not?
Yep.
I see no reason why not.
Boop. Let me set this up. Those are not the ones I'm going to have here today. So right now, you just see Atlas working there. He's kind of standing behind the counter, kind of cleaning his things up. So the first people that get there are going to be Victor and Lyric, actually.
I imagine Lyric is just telling him about the finer points of this is how you gotta get a tune going so you can get a better sell, and Victor just counterpointing of yes, but it has to be something that they're gonna remember later, something that's gotta be they can just list off without them thinking about, a real earworm. Otherwise, they're just gonna forget 5 minutes later.
No, it's about instant gratification. You want to make them go immediately.
Hey, the problem is, not everybody can just go there whenever they want to. Some people have.
But I'm not invested in the business. I don't see any profit later on. This is immediate.
Yeah, but I'm saying they would get more people coming at the end of their workday, or their work shift. I'm just trying. Look, if you're gonna get deals, you gotta really sell at home
Alice is
same
looking at you.
time,
Should I
it lasts.
ask what you guys are arguing about right now?
The jingle, it sounds like.
The jingle. Sorry,
Business prepositions.
Victor's like, look, one of us went to business school, okay? And one of us went to la-di-da artsy fartsy college.
I mean, that's exactly what this argument is. Let's not lie. All right. Other than that, Victor will put down a gold coin for a gold coin or two for drinks.
What can I get you today?
Nothing special. Need to keep a clear mind. Just been something to loosen people up a little bit. We got a business to found.
Business to found. Looks like you're not trying to compete with me, are you?
No. Mercenary business.
okay,
Adventuring business.
Because I'd have to cut you.
Please. It's like I know. It's like, look, I know many things. I don't know a thing about coming to owning an inn and running and keeping people happy. I keep people on the ground, or at the very least, tell them otherwise. Show them otherwise.
Yeah, I doubt you'd be able to compete with me anyways, even if you did know what you were doing.
You know, I don't even take that as an insult. You got a lot more time and experience this than I do. Well, I know what I am. I am fine with that.
As he
Besides-
hands you over a mug of ale.
Besides, why would I want to? You have the best ale in town.
As about that
So,
time, Mountain Blood and Endaris walk in.
So Victor will hand off the other ale to Lyric. And
Blood
just kinda-
walks in.
She's like, I don't really do this.
You can at least you at least want to take a sip, try it.
No, I'm good.
Like I said, about that time,
So-
Mountain Blood walks in.
I said, well, hey, Atlas, can you get Lyric some water? Apparently, I don't even have a good insult right now. Keep
I
some
I
water
can get you water, but would you like something else? He kind of yells out.
No,
don't know.
water's okay.
Miss
I
the
got
smell of
some,
this place.
some orange juice left over from breakfast.
I'm okay. Water's okay.
Water, okay.
Ah,
Like I said,
miss the
Mountain
smell
Blood
of this
sees
place.
the Lyric turn down the ale.
Yeah, so yeah, Victor would pass it over to Mountain Blood. Mountain Blood. At least you appreciate the finer things in life.
I'll never turn down a free drink.
And Darius, you are in there too, by the way. So
It gets sucked back in from the white space.
It's
I should
it's
make
called-
ground for out there one of these days, but I'm too lazy to. Everyone, give me a perception check.
Oh boy, I love those. 19.
That's 20.
15.
Hold on.
I-
Who's there?
I'm happy with my 19. That other die was a natural fail. I will not take that.
5. Yay. Garbage.
Okay, so the only person that sees this is you see one of the older of the three daughters kind of sneak into the kitchen. Lyric. As you know, is Electra.
Personality.
And are you gonna say anything about that? Because
Lost in.
No,
okay,
it's not Lyric's business. Why does she care?
It's like, where are you looking at?
Okay.
Alright, so Vader will just take take the initiative here and say, well, now that we're all here, I think it's time to start getting down to making some decisions.
Yeah,
Namely,
About what?
namely, okay, who's going to be in on helping found this mercenary company? It's like, speak now.
raise his hand.
Aren't we kind of already doing that? Why
Yes,
do we have to found it?
Today we're deciding on a name, and I need to get the paperwork in, just so at least said I'm going to at least put the paperwork in. So if His Majesty does find us a place, I have everything else already squared away.
Well, we could vote on it, or we could put 4 names into a hat.
I would, given the people involved, I'd rather this be a mutual compromise rather than because so no arguing later. I swear,
Come on, just go full Deltarune with it. Be like, and we are, pulls Mountain Blood's piece of paper out of the fuck squad.
How about Mountain Blood and his ailing crew with quotations around the ailing part?
What was the name of the capital again? Just so I'm clear, because I just remember hearing it's the capital.
What was that?
Do we actually remember? Do we actually know the name of the capital?
Lyric just raises her hand. Why not just call it the Burning Eye?
Because that hurts.
It didn't focus test well.
You're here in the capital, and there's a burning. I mean, it writes itself.
We might run into trademark issues there.
And pretty much right there, but it sees itself out. I sees.
Oh, same reason why I'm trying to avoid. I'm vaguely trying to avoid anything to do with the legions, only because people might think we're wholly involved with the army, and that might lead to complications later.
Yes.
He's assuming Atlas is listening, just vaguely.
The Burning Eye has nothing to do with the army. It just has to do with the city.
I don't know, but Burning Eyes just don't feel like the right. I get where you go. I get where you come from, Larry. I'm just don't know if eyes the best way to go about it.
You're thinking, kid. I like that. Chomps on
So
his
as
cigar.
you're saying that, Victor, Electra sneaks up behind you and just kind of slaps you on the back. You did not see this coming.
This is the Shaw daughter. This is the. I'm trying to remember which one Electra.
Which personality is this?
This is the one that likes to be sneaky.
Oh. Victor almost spits out his ale as Ryan is taking a swig.
Yes, she
Turns
I
around.
love sneaking up on you guys. It's always funny.
Yes,
Thinking of names
finally,
for stuff, huh?
She finally overcame her great stealth handicap of snickering and saying, teleports behind you, while sneaking up behind people.
No. What you gotta do is, after you teleport behind them or sneak up on them, you have to kick them down some stairs.
Yes.
That's a good idea. So you're thinking of names, huh? For your company? How about Phoenix?
About what now?
Phoenix. It's an old mythical bird of fire.
How about the Misfits?
Because I know you like fire stuff, right? As you kind of points to your dog, which I don't have on this map, who would be in here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's pops out probably from a pocket dimension.
Well,
yeah, I didn't realize you've met Gnarl yet. He passes Gnarl over to Electro. Like, it's not bad.
I would assume he was always summoned, so if you would have seen him, I just forgot to put him on this map.
Nah, that's true. He only puts Gnarl away in case he's worried in case trouble's coming and he doesn't want to have someone murder his dog, even though it does nothing.
there there are worse options. I suppose my own of the several suggestions I came up with, I still think the least objectionable is force majeure.
I was thinking something along the lines of
Why would you want to call your company horse manure?
No, dear. He
No,
writes
no.
it down for her. Never mind the 50 crumpled pieces of paper strewn about his desk with terrible alternate names.
Well, Electra kind of perks, or Atlas goes, yeah, places around here like to be named after constellations. There's Seven Sisters. Let me see.
The runner-up to force majeure was No Homers.
Corona Borealis, that's named after a constellation. Fornax, so it fits a theme.
hold on.
Well, I mean, if they wanted to fit a theme, the giant burning sphere above the town would make a lot of sense. Just stares at the group.
Alright, I'm getting something again. Thoughts are recurring.
The Eye of
Just keep
Solaire.
listening.
Yeah, might not run into good issues naming it after that.
Alright, people not fond of Solaire despite the I mean, I know that the giant second sun, the big second sun can be a little annoying at times, but it's supposedly a blessing.
Yeah, you can ask Ramiel about it more. She's the, I guess you'd call the biggest expert on it in the city. Being the head
Now
of the
Lyric
church.
is literally writing a song, Second Son of the Second Son.
Trying to think of a good constellation. Because most of the legions are named after constellations anyway, as I recall.
The armies are named after constellations, and pretty much all the businesses I've named off constellations.
Let's see.
I just recommended
that's
that one because it's one I haven't used.
That is one. That's actually why I'm actually looking at constellations right now. I said part of it was I was thinking about using the capital's name as like like the sun in regards to suns is kind of not quite the right C for it, like something Black Knights, but yeah, that's my own personal ideas.
But I have no say in this. This is completely up to you.
Well,
The crowd falls deathly ill. I mean, deathly silent.
here's a question: is Ares used for anything?
I have not.
Okay, I'm gonna do Ares Legion, but I do want to use Ares for something. So there's a start.
So, Atlas
How
goes,
about the Ares Irregulars? It's nice, simple. Sounds not particularly connected to everybody. But last I checked, hey, that particular constellation as it revolves around fighting.
Electra goes, I like it. I like mine better, but I like it.
Looks at the rest of the party, which I'm sure are also all AFK or at least thinking deep in thought.
Lyric just has a face on her.
Let's say we don't want to sound like it was going to be that or is the brief idea I had this morning was Victor's Hellhounds, but not kind of A, putting my face out there might not be the best idea, and B, sounds a little edgy. not quite. I like hellhounds, but picks up his dog. I don't know. I feel like that's try hardish. You know what I mean?
Well, you'd have your mascot at least with that one.
That is true. That's the biggest.
I mean, Victor, I get the sense you want to try and put yourself as like these outsiders or something, and it's a licensed, sanctioned mercenary group through the state. You can't get less outside than that unless you're in the military.
Yeah, I said, and honestly, we need a face. We need a face. We need someone is going to be like, I said, you sir need to be accountable for the actions of your people. And I mean, I was doing that already. So yeah, those are my two ideas. Unless anybody else has anything better.
How
That's
about
why I was just suggesting something a little bit more neutral in this, because you want to try and get people of all walks and skills in life, right?
That's true. Like, that's
'Cause
absolutely true.
a mercenary job could be something like building something. You don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Usually, mercenary work implies something with like bodyguarding or protecting or fighting, something
But
along
yes,
those natures.
that's included, but there's plenty of opportunity for independent people looking to be entrepreneurs with something even simple as herding animals for a day.
You know, you're not wrong. Like I said, it's good to have. Like I said, it's good to have many different people with different walks of life. You never know when those skills might come in handy.
That's why I'm suggesting if we do Burning Eye, that just lets people know where we're out of, what they can expect, just things that kind of sets a tone for us.
How about I was thinking mine was Solaire's Blackguard.
What was that?
Solaire's Blackguard.
Again, that's just setting a tone of where you're going to do something dangerous. So you don't want to set that tone. That means we'll only get dangerous jobs and only get dangerous people.
Hmm.
What about like the Andromeda Squad or something?
Oh, okay. How about this? The Night Watch.
Again,
Are we
you're
Batman?
doing that. That sounds like guard work.
A lot of, it's not exactly. Well, it's a lot more neutral than someone who's going to go out looking for a fight. Trying to think more protective.
What about something like Tantalus?
What did you say, Wimpy? I kind of didn't hear you.
Tantalus.
Mm-hmm.
Something neutral, something that sounds official, something that is okay. I'm a part of the Tantalus company. That implies we do a whole bunch of stuff.
At the same time, though, if we do get in a fight, I do want something that's going to. I'm kind of the opinion that if you're going to name something, you want to give it teeth, so people don't exactly think you're a pushover either.
So here's the thing, Victor. So let's say we start this mercenary company. We're gonna have to work out of a building, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want to do all the administration work, right?
I'm actually not against administration work. It's oddly enough.
Do you want to hire more people, or do you just want it to be us?
All right, I'm back.
I would like at some point be able to hire more people, but
Do you want to do it with business? Do you want to open up a shop or a blacksmith or a tavern?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm a fighting man. I like the work I do. I don't.
Well, then if you just want to be a fighting company, we should keep it to the four of us and not worry about expanding out beyond that.
At least not immediately. Like, and what does everybody else say so far?
We're trying to look for names here. Why don't we do something like let's see, about Scutum the Shield. Be the nickname of it would be the Shield.
I'm just trying to make the point that we can do all the stuff that requires fighting, but not have a company name that sounds like all we do is fighting, if we want to expand to not just fighting stuff. You were talking about thinking ahead with the advertisement, right?
Yeah.
So naming ourselves the Irregulars. That sounds like we're failed military people looking for work. You do black army or something like that. It sounds like we do murders and stuff.
Well, Raiders I was settling on only because it does imply irregular work. It doesn't. It is not very particularly with the idea of doing a fighting man's job all the time. It's just
Shalene and Victor, if someone's looking for a mercenary company to do work, they already know it's irregular work.
Hmm.
So why don't we
What
just
was
call
the name of
ourselves
that
the Misfit?
place that name you recommended?
Which one of us?
Mountain Blood said something.
Let's see. Think it is called. Oh, where is it? I was just looking online here real quick. Scutum? Think I'm saying that right?
And that was like the Shield constellation, you said?
Yeah, it was. It's like the English name of it is the Shield. So
Let's go Scutum. Yeah, I think that's the name of the blacksmith up in Polaris, unfortunately.
Oh,
are you thinking of a scutcheon?
It's SCUTUM, and then it's like the meaning of it or the representation is the shield.
Never heard that one. I know a scutcheon
I haven't either.
Is a fancy shield word.
Or
yeah, that name's taken, unfortunately. So.
Again, you guys are looking for military-sounding names. Is that all you want to do?
Or reticulum?
It's settled then. Smoked meats and fishes.
Oh, how about it's like Victor? Well, how about this? Listen, I wasn't entirely against Burning Eyes. I just felt like it need to be a bit more descriptive because that feels more like bywork, I guess, possibly. So, and like I said, and Hellhounds do kind of have that. We do have that mascot. So why don't we combine the two? Or rather, again, what was the? I would like to use Hound somewhere in the middle of it because I think that's the best way to go.
And this is no offense to dogs. I love dogs and all kinds of poochies, but if you throw hounds in there, it's going to sound like we're a pack, again, leaning toward more, carnal and violent tendencies.
It doesn't necessarily be violent tendencies. It's just simply, hey, I think dogs and hounds are more upstanding, and rather than Victor, always seen as fierce, they're kind of seen as loyal and protective.
Yes, and I was going to say you could also say, okay, well then that also sounds militaristic, as in the Hounds of War, the troops, that kind of thing. Really didn't want to do this. We could use my family's name if you want.
What's your family's name?
For Tom. She's gonna write it down for you. It's been a while since it's been of any importance. But if we use it and there's people that recognize it, we might just be able to get some really good leads. And
Victor, give me a history check.
Oh boy, here we go.
With advantage, 12. I should say.
All right, 14.
Yeah, you remember that name from your hometown.
Give me that name one more time.
Regulus. The city your father founded.
No, the Lyric's family name.
Oh, it's written down in chat for temps, right?
It's French, but yeah, it's for Tom. The P and the S are basically silent.
Why does that sound? You wouldn't have to be related to the four times in Regulus, would you?
She kind of looks at you and just gives a slight nod.
Hmm. The only problem with that is it's the same reason why I wasn't using my family name. They didn't want to necessarily get family involved in case it's a problem.
I mean,
Well, that depends.
my family name barely has any weight to it anymore, so
Yeah, with that check, you do remember their land kind of got usurped from them, so they don't live there anymore.
I got the boot.
That was
would it
mostly
have to be?
before you were really remember it, because it was when you were super young, like in your 3 and 4.
Listen, years.
Probably came up during the history of the city, like or of Regulus or whatever.
Yep.
During one of Far's die drops.
Yep, pretty
Oh, yeah.
much.
I mean,
It,
what
it,
if we did? What if we did something as far as naming ourselves like on a Herculean standpoint, because of the 12 labors, something along those lines. So nothing definitively fighting, but he was known for his 12 labors he had to do. Couldn't we do something like that?
You could. Again, I think the biggest reason why I'm trying to avoid labor is because it sounds kind of drudgery, and people usually escape for adventuring and mercenary work for some kind of thrill.
But isn't that what we're kind of doing?
Yeah, but if it sounds like we're just kind of like laying roads and working the fields, we're not. That doesn't sound terribly exciting, does it?
I
It
mean,
just it's like
Hercules was known for doing just about everything. He was a hero after all.
so that's pretty much the point we're hitting at. We need something that's gonna sound round. So someone that's like we're willing to take on any job.
Hmm.
Hold on. Why is that's piquing something in my mind? Give me a minute. So now someone sandal will be a name of a bar or a tavern. The biggest, like above board, the reason why that's sparking something in my mind is Starway and Hockey Enterprises. They fix everything from tractors to relationships. That is permanently etched in my brain. Let's see. Oh, that is. Sorry, ideas are proclaimed, but the whole idea is I'm trying to find something that's gonna be agreeable to everybody.
Like I said, I really can't bring up much because this is all on you. So.
Well, if we want to lean in more into the above board, that style of fighting, we could just call ourselves the Myrmidons.
Or we could just take the first letter of each of our names and put them together to form a word.
Oh, is Enderos back? No, sorry, our player back.
Yeah.
Just being okay. I wasn't sure if you were just being quiet.
The 3 consonants and 1 vowel. Good luck getting a name out of that.
This isn't fucking Ruby.
So you take the V from Victor, the A from Enderis, the M from Mountain Blood, and then the L from Lyric, Vilvelm. Lamp.
Lav. Lamb.
Wait.
Wait for what?
Hang on, I need to see if there's a. damn
Coming
it.
through tuition.
Oh, never mind. There isn't. I was seeing if there was a website that generated like Batman, Adam West Batman style punch bubbles with text you could input. I was going to make a Vlam one.
That'd be cool.
Let's see.
And 3 hours later, all sessions done, and we still haven't accomplished nothing.
Gonna be one of those sessions.
Yeah. Well,
Just sitting around the table thinking.
Happens to the best of them.
see.
One thing
Canis
I'm not
Rider.
good at is just thinking of names. I'm terrible at it. Fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mute my phone. I am sorry. Sadly, that is not something that I don't think. I think we'll still have a disagreeing. Still have a disagreement about.
Yeah. We can just call ourselves the Four Horsemen. Or I mean.
General Consolidated Investments.
Yeah, everything that's coming to his mind is all military oriented because that's the idea he bases he's calling them. That's what he knows.
Yeah.
But he does see.
I can't blame your upcomings.
It's not so much as it's more like background and profession. That's literally what he knows.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
what's been drilled into you for so long. That's how your mind is trained to think.
Electra, now over here, just goes, I still like Phoenix. That's my choice.
Mm.
Goes over to her, Atlas. What do you think, Daddy?
I
don't know.
Burning
I'm terrible at names, too. Your mother picked them all.
I just work here.
Honey, you don't know how close you came to being named Bob.
Well, that's my 2 copper on this. So she kind of walks back into the... I'm going to go work on some of the food for tonight, set up prep and all that.
maybe that's the way to go. Oh, mind you, it's without avoiding anything that might be misconstrued as a bandit group. Something like let's maybe focus on something that lies on why we're doing this. Money, coin, like treasure.
Booty crew.
Mm.
You hear yell from the background, Electra. The cheapskates!
Nice. Please. It's like, don't make me come back there.
I don't want to have to come in there. I don't want to have to come in there.
I don't want to have to do something that's going to get thrown out of this establishment for.
I will point and laugh when Atlas throws you up.
I'm sure you will.
I'm pretty sure Sterope would enjoy it.
All right.
How about the Hounds of Fortune?
Thumps his fist down on the table. The B team.
My God, what's the C team? A bunch of surly gnomes.
No, the C team is actually just one surly gnome using those like Jackson 5 puppet, one of those Jackson 5 puppet contraptions where he's in the middle and he's got the two identical marionettes to either side that he manipulates with a series of wooden dowels.
What is the god of fortune?
Well,
I don't really have a god of fortune. The closest to that would be the god of luck, I'd say.
Yeah, that'll do.
So yeah, what is his name? Regulus Galileo, god of. Well, I guess he is god of luck and good fortune. That's what I named him as. So yeah, him.
And
Untitled.
leans down and scratches the pupper. Well, if we're
Lyric leans in immediately, going, Galileo, why don't we just call ourselves Magnifico? That's like perfect.
well, if we're
It's perfect if we are referencing my overall physique.
Thunderbolt
I
and
mean,
lightning, very, very frightening
you
me.
want a perfect name for a mercenary company, you call it Magnifico. It ends in "cos," which is the abbreviation for company. We're magnificent. It's perfect.
I think for tax purposes, we may wish to be an LLC rather than a corporation.
Yeah.
That's what an LLC does. You know what LLC stands for, right?
Limited liability
Corporation.
Yeah, but it's still legally different than incorporated.
Yeah,
No, exactly what an LLC does. It incorporates you.
Yeah, but they literally do have different like tax statuses.
there are different tax brackets and they're very apply to different things. LLCs can be anywhere from small companies to quasi corporations, whereas actual corporations has a lot more a lot bigger problems associated and has to be a publicly traded company. I think part of it. It was a whole thing. You're making me pull up my business school training, my actual business school training. Don't do this to me. I'm trying to do this as light as possible.
Well, if we're wanting to incorporate our little mascot here somewhat, scratches the pupper between the ears.
He kind of starts doing, when you're scratching him, starts doing that little back leg kick, like you want thing.
And possibly also something constellation related. I don't know. Canis Majoris.
I think it's already in.
Yeah, that's the ship.
Oh, okay. Damn Navy. There's a million fucking boats. Of course, they're going to take all the good names. Well, you had mentioned Hounds of Fortune.
I think I got it. Canis Fortunae. Does anybody else have anything better?
What?
Incorporates hounds like Canis. It's also a dig against my brother, but hey, whatever.
I believe it's fancy talk for the lucky dogs.
It's not. Or we can do and Fortuna usually means fortune favors the bold. At least it's in reference to it. Oh wait. Sorry, housemate came in.
You still not mute your phone?
No, it's my housemate. One more.
He's harder to mute. It requires duct tape.
A lot of duct tape. As you're arguing about this, you see another familiar face kind of walk in. The card player Navi. Evening, Uncle Atlas. How's it going tonight? He's kind of like stretching. He's walking in. It's going good, Navi. What brings you to town today? Just where I wound up. Kind of
Hey,
looks over
Navi,
you. Evening, gentlemen. Or
It's like-
afternoon, whatever.
Actually, Victor looks over like, hey, Navi, you've known us for a while, right?
It's been about a month since I've seen you, I think.
I'm gonna pelt some names at you and tell me what sounds something memorable.
Shoot.
Like, I mean, Canis Fortunae Company. If I'm saying that right. I'm crappy with languages.
Sounds about right from what I know of Latin, because I think Fortuna. Oh, let's see here. Translate. Is your friend.
Yep.
Latin. There's Latin.
Literally, if they don't get anywhere with this, I'm just literally gonna take everyone's ideas and put them in a hat.
Fortunae. Fortunae would be the Latin one if you wanted to keep it kind of that same kind of theme, which would fit.
Yeah.
Okay. What other ones did you have?
There was Canis Fortunae. There was the Burning Eyes.
No, the Burning Eye.
The Burning Eye Company. Okay, the Burning Eye Company.
There was the Hounds of Fortune, the Dogs of War, the B Team, Force Majeure.
Blood in the alien crew.
We're not
the
calling
alien crew.
ourselves horse shit.
He kind of sits there and thinks for a bit. I'm kind of keen on Canis Fortunae.
And this speaks to our background, to where we're working out of.
And he kind of looks over. Ooh, and who's that little sweet boy? As he kind of, your puppy. Kind of whistles.
Yeah, that's my familiar Gnarl. And possible mascot for our new company.
Oh yeah, I really like Canis Fortunae then, as he's kind of petting him. He's kind of rolling on the butt on his back, as he's kind of rubs his belly. Who's a good boy? Yeah, you a good boy.
Thank you. So was it? I think we have it. Besides, it's better we choose the name now before one gets applied to us and it makes everybody unhappy.
Here's one more. What if we just call ourselves the totally not a mercenary company? That's not suspicious at all.
I can't believe it's not mercenaries.
Cue the episode of The Simpsons where Barney's under the blanket when Moe's making the family restaurant. I like it. I hate it.
Besides, we already have the catch name for it. Fortune favors the bold. It's not particularly military minded. It's just simply we're willing to do the job no matter what. Kind of flair to it. So
Fortune indeed does favor the bold, gentlemen.
it sounds lucky. I think I'm settled.
I could live with it.
I'm sure, Lyric, you can roll out a few songs about Canis Fortuna.
It's a working title.
I know it's not quite one, but again, it's something people are going to remember.
I totally forgot the name of this company now.
The working
Winks at you.
titles is also
Titles. I had the only other things coming to mind is something based on our past adventures, like something like Fremen's Freeman, so on and so forth.
The chatterboxes. Here, let's call ourselves chatterboxes.
Oh god, no, just no. We're not in Mercs of Mouths. Xanathant.
Xanathant.
Just instead of Darius.
Jeez.
I don't even know what to make of that. He dog agrees with me. That's it. Since I'm the one filing the paperwork, I'm choosing Canis Fortuna.
Yeah, he's kind of got you all there.
Sold to the man in the hat.
See, you say that, but someone just totally bought a writing kit.
A forgery
I'm
kit?
kidding. That's fine. That's fine. I don't.
No, it's
I honestly don't care about the name. It's
an
whatever everyone else
author's
wants.
kit.
A writer's kit.
In my defense, I did try to kind of marry everyone's ideas.
Yes.
I am at least trying and not being a dick.
Well, I wish you all the best of luck. Anyone want to play some cards as he pulls out a deck of cards?
I think we ought to after this just brainstorming session.
Well, that's what I like to hear. As he kind of
like.
flops
I'll
right
take-
in here.
Head hurts.
I'll take a hand of that. Well, it's a nice friendly game of cards. Actually, I don't. You guys better too. I better get writing this down. Pulls out scrap piece of paper and starts writing down a draft to throw at the whatever registrar he needs to throw this at.
Yeah.
That sounds. Sorry, if that sounds like I'm glossing over details, I am.
Yeah, I'll say the Emperor did kind of get you the paperwork you needed to fill out to do this properly. When you were in the castle the other day, at the palace.
So they're just gonna go to another table and just start filling everything out. While everyone just kind of relaxes for a bit.
So who's joining in the card game?
Not.
Yeah, I'll sit out for this round. Maybe Lyric wants to go. The new one to the group should go first.
Yeah. Yeah, Lyra, why don't you try and get your hand in a game of cards? So trust me,
The initiation round.
It'll be fun. There's nothing. You might even get some treasure out of it.
Do you flash that deck of illusions at her?
Yes, I do.
Flash.
She'll
Why do you
begrudgingly
still
go,
have
okay,
that?"
I guess I'll play some cards.
And Darius, for you joining in as well?
No.
Okay. You see a couple of other patrons walk in, so it's not just the two of you.
Right.
So, everyone, roll just a d20.
We're playing cards. I'm gonna be deceptive as all hell.
Yeah, Victor is actually not playing cards. He is filling out paperwork.
Why are you? You said you weren't playing. Were you playing then, Mountain Blood?
Oh, I thought you said everyone to do that.
Everyone playing. Roll a.
Oh, sorry.
Well, Wimpy, you drew a royal flush, so. So I'm gonna throw. He throws in 10 coins.
Lyric will match it.
Another guy throws in matches, and I'll raise you 5.
Are we playing with silver or gold pieces?
Gold.
I guess Lyric goes all in because she only had 12 gold pieces.
Well, good thing you rolled high, so. And, Navi matches, so. Do you wish to show what you got right now?
I mean, it's a royal flush. There's no way I'm not winning, so, or at least tying, so.
Okay, well, so they're gonna roll again here. So yours is kind of set aside, so they're going over a pot of 6 gold right now. And they both raise it by about 10 each. So.
Lyric is going to look at those guys and say, listen, I'm so confident in my hand that you guys should be putting into this pot too. And if I don't win, I'll pay you triple.
Okay.
Roll, Well, yeah, persuasion, yeah, that'd work. Navi kind of pushes the pile in there. We're doing this, buddy. It's like, but we're doing this. I like you, lady. What's your name?
Lyric.
Lyric? Okay. He, the one guy throws down 3 of a kind. Well, I hate to inform you, he throws down a full house. So, what do you have to show that you have such bravado to it, miss?
Are you sure you don't want me to pay you 5 times over?
Okay. He throws in 50 gold. Okay.
She immediately throws down her royal flush.
He just sits there, kind of doing like the finger on his chin, just kind of tapping one finger on his, like his cheek.
Well, gosh darn it.
Okay then. Pushes, you got 100 gold out of that, I'm just gonna say, because I wasn't keeping track of my math.
Okay.
On top of what you threw in, so.
I mean, I'd get that back, but she'll look at him and go, well, 100 gold is nice, but do you happen to have any information on treasures or anything that I can find somewhere else? You seem like a well-traveled person.
Yes, let me think. Oh, he's gonna do that. Have you heard of the challenges of Solaire before?
Challenges of Solaire.
Give me, you can either do an history or a religion check. You've heard the name before, like something from the old times in like the early part of the Empire before it was really super big, or the something to do with the goddess of the Empire.
You're talking about the early days of the Empire before they kind of were the Empire.
Yes, they were challenges and stuff made by the goddess herself to test the people when she kind of did help, kind of set up this area before she went back to the astral plane.
And what kind of rewards were you talking about with it?
Nothing comes to my knowledge because it always, well, they were more rewards based on you at the time, so they're Be either good fortune, special items, boons to yourself, abilities, just whatever she granted you for passing them.
Hmm. And you're saying this is still continuing to this day?
Well, most of the shrines that they were in were lost to time, so to speak, but might be chances to find some lying around. I may have heard rumors there's one kind of going to the north by Polaris, one out in Acrux, one out in Altair, and one off in Sagiete.
That's a whole lot of these shrines that are shrouded in mystery from long ago.
Well, you pick up stuff traveling a lot.
And if you reassemble them, they form the key of time.
And what kind of people did you get this information from?
Passers-by,
Hmm.
people I hear stuff gambling with.
And you find the gamblers to be the most honest?
Yeah, some of them are.
No,
Tell me stories when they can't pay up.
yeah, Victor would just lean back, but make them indebted to you enough and feel enough ale, they'll spill their guts. I can tell you this as a fact.
Drunk, I would agree. Indebted, they might just be out to try and kill you.
Not all the time. Not every compulsive gambler is a murderer.
Oh, I've had a few people try to kill me. Didn't turn out well for them. They don't want to piss me off.
Maybe if work is slow with the Canis Fortunae.
He kind of goes, there's this one guy that pissed me off once, and he cheated at cards, and I hope to never see his face again.
You shouldn't cheat me at cards, Johnny.
You hear him mumble something under his breath. Give me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Please let it be the bad bard. Please let it be the bad bard. Please let it be the bad bard.
There's two gross paperwork.
You shouldn't cheat me at cards, Johnny. My mother cheated me at cards once.
Okay, anyone else rolling that perception? Because you are all... Mountain Blood don't hear shit.
Perception.
Mountain Blood's playing with Gnarl, and all he hears is the dog panting.
Modified 20.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so both Lyric and Andaris hear him mumble, God, I hate you, Harold.
Did you kill him?
No, I may
You
have
made him suffer. That's even better.
helped put a curse on him? Why am I telling you that?
Wait, a curse on him? Did you curse him to be so good that he was kicked out of the college, saying there was nothing that they could teach him? I don't want that curse.
No.
Oh.
Victor insight that.
I was gonna say someone's got to insight that. That seems weird.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do it. Oh, hey, I did that 25, but that 20.
Yeah, there's something about that he kind of knows what the curse is, but he's kind of not telling it exactly.
I'm assuming it has something to do with his current wanderings, why he can't exactly find a good place to settle down and find steady work. Please let that be the case, because I am hoping against hope that that's why he plays so badly.
You hear Atlas going, you really shouldn't be telling people that. I know the Empire might not take kindly to it. Yeah, I know. Navi goes, yeah, you guys aren't going to say anything, right?
Vader just kind of does that, his lips are sealed kind of gesture.
I take it you've run into him. I guess you heard me say the name under my breath there. I didn't think anyone would... I should have known an elf could hear that. That was my dumb.
I mean, it's I'm just gonna beat around. I'm not gonna beat around the bush with this. We've met the guy. He's we don't care for him. He earned what he earned.
Oh,
I'll leave it.
I'm sorry you have had to meet that guy.
Meet him. I had classes with him.
Yeah, if anyone's got a chip on their shoulder, it would be Lyric, and for good reason. I just don't like the guy.
Oh, you had to put up with that guy. He hands you some stick to you, Lyric. You can have that for having to put up with him.
What did he hand me?
Let me see here. Ta-da.
Silent.
Here's the picture of this item so I can describe what it looks like, because I know it's in this book.
I can't believe Victor has gone this far of like only doing minor cheating, and it has yet to be stopped.
Yeah.
It's like I've just managed to not cheat the wrong. I managed to cheat the precisely the right people and not the wrong people.
So yeah, it's kind of a. Let me see what it says here. A golden wand of some kind. It's got a bunch of multicolored, like round balls sticking out of it in spots.
Should just look at him, just to stare. Just like, what's it do?
Figure it out for yourself. There's more fun in it that way.
She'll look at him, stare at him. What's it do?
Okay. He kind of looks at you and giggles. It's more fun for you to find out on your own.
She'll immediately hand it to Victor.
He picks up. He
Well,
plays
he
it for a
goes,
second.
well, that's the thing. Even I don't know. Because you never know what it's going to do.
Is this guy always like this?
Yes. Also, did you just give me a Wabbajack?
No, I did not.
Okay, good, because that would be
Listen, Victor,
interesting.
I don't want to know what it does.
You can give me an Arcana check.
I absolutely would give an Arcana check. 22.
Lyric, were you going to give an Arcana check?
Sure.
Yeah, you're not sure of this. Victor, you heard of some weird wand that your mother happened to mention one time that kind of just does random things called a wand of wonder. This kind of sounds like it.
The Wabbajack.
Yeah,
Well,
basically.
Look, less chaotic, but I feel like it's more like a wand of metronome. You never know what's gonna happen. Whatever happens, happens. Gonna add that.
Yeah, you gotta goes to your Lyric. You gotta tune to it though, so you won't be able to use it right away. So just don't use it in town. That's not a good idea.
Lyric's gonna do something. She's gonna incite this gentleman, and being told that he's all about chaos and all of the god shit she's been thrown into, she's gonna incite him to see if he has any sort of affinity to that being.
Nice roll.
Nope, this guy has nothing to do with chaos.
Where do you find all this stuff?
In my travels.
Where do you find all this stuff?
Win it off gambling debts.
So she just we name ourselves after the god of fortune, And immediately after naming ourselves the God of Fortune, a guy who finds himself always with this thing of fortunes and chaos stumbles in wanting to play cards and gives a okay.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm new to all this God stuff and it's very confusing.
I know it gets annoying after a while, doesn't it?
Well, that's why I'm just gonna let you handle it, Victor.
Well, I hope you appreciate me pissing off different priests. I've already done one already.
I think you do a pretty easy job of pissing off just about anyone.
Yeah.
Charles, Adam.
It's like and it's just it's just a devilish smile back. Like, I mean, what's the point of living, right? Can't have a few enemies.
Good thing you have a sweet, innocent lady with you who can talk to people and talk them down when they want to kill you.
You know, I hope. You know what? You're gonna get a lot of use out of that silver tongue of yours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start
Did
charging.
you say
you
that
too.
God stuff out loud to him, by the way?
Do I? Yes. Lyric has no filter. she will say it out loud.
People talking with people.
I don't know what you mean
Lyric.
by God stuff, but take it that item as you will. Have fun with it.
Besides, if it was what's his name's nonsense, it'd be a lot more malicious. I've picked up this much about the guy. If anyone wants to delve into deeper that, Victor will not be offering details. Thank you very much. The shop is closed. Anyway, Victor turns back to filling out the paperwork. All right, just kind of bets here.
Navi does look at you when you say that, though.
Hmm?
Navi looks at you kind of like, kind of like he's comes to a conclusion there.
Anyway, so Victor passed the paperwork. Like, all right, I think we're good. So, last item to be done. I just need everyone's signatures to say we're all on board for this.
All right. And Darius would give it his John Hancock. I imagine he has a very fancy-looking signature.
I would be surprised if he didn't.
Everyone give me a perception check again.
That one.
Perception. 7, jeez.
10.
11.
So Electra pops up around all you guys, scares the shit out of all of you.
Jeez.
What you signing?
I need to put a bell on you or something. No, we're signing the charter for our new company.
Ah. So what name did you decide on?
Canis Fortunae.
Ah. So I've been looking to do stuff besides this, as much as I love Daddy in this place, do something different. I'm in my 20s now. I want to spark off on my own. You need a sneaky person in your group to do stuff for you?
Absolutely. We have a face. We have a singer and a musician who can get us out of trouble. We have enough people to get us into trouble. I think that'd be absolutely what we need at this current juncture.
Well, I think I might join you guys if that's okay with you. As more of a... I'd say I'd probably not be grouped with you that often, but I'd come along with and do stuff for you if you need me to. Because there's a Thieves Guild in here, but they're more about stealing stuff. You can be sneaky and do other things and not be a thief.
Yeah, that's my point. It's like you want to have something that they can do a lot of daring too. And that very involves at least a little bit of danger, but again, that's life. Life is danger.
If you prefer, you can say expert treasure hunter.
Yeah, I can go around and look for jobs. I can still help Daddy out every now and then.
Yeah.
Kind of looks at you. Whatever, yeah, you're an adult. You can do what you want.
Don't worry, we keep our noses clean as much as we can.
Oh yeah, if you get start doing not legitimate stuff, I'd rat you out. Rat you out to the Empire immediately.
Considering a lot of our goodwill comes from the Emperor, I don't. It's like doing a lot of really shady stuff would not be good for us anyway. Sure, a lot of people would just drop us like a sack of potatoes. Well,
to make a more official character thing for sheet for her than what I have. So,
well, Miss Electra, welcome aboard as one of our first members. Unless of course you want to throw in and be in the charter, in which case you are a. The reason why the charter is important is because this is literally for controlling interest. Like for concerns like who gets to actually say what to the company rather than just finding work and doing stuff. Trust me, it's a lot more enterprise and agreement than it is, but somebody's got to call it. Someone's got to say, okay, here's what we're leaning towards. Let's do it. Take command, as you will. Other than that, that's about it.
So
he's basically saying if you want to pitch something for it, you can be a signer on the charter and help make decisions. Or would you rather just?
I'd rather just work.
I don't say it like that. It's fun. It can be fun as well. But yes. All right. So Lyric Boundblood, you're up. And he passes over the pen and paper.
Blood just writes on there, MB.
Just like pours ink on his hand and slaps his palm on the paper.
He does what I think it's Ed from Ed and Eddie. He just puts his face in ink, just slams his whole face like a stamp down.
Joy.
And Lyric will fancifully scribe her name.
Jesus, I roll.
Just Lyric Photon.
And Victor will roll the paper or put it in the back of holding. Like, well, there we are. So I get to turn it in as soon as possible. Does he notice Rin and?
Yeah, as you're doing that, you notice I'm blanking on his name like a dumbass.
That's exactly why I'm going back to notes.
Varys and Ren both walk in. Afternoon, guys. How's it going today?
Fine. Absolutely nothing of note happened yesterday. I don't want to talk about it.
He kind of looks at you. Okay. I won't pry. So, I just got done talking with Davhand over at the college. I'm gonna start my teaching there, and the Emperor set up a new house for us in town close to the college. So we're as much as it's been nice staying here these last 2 months, Atlas, it's I am going to have to checking out tonight. He kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, you guys were good guests, but I'm glad things are turning out better for you. You're always welcome to come by and have food and drink. You're always welcome here, and I'm pretty sure Elkione will always appreciate the company. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll probably find out where you live and visit you."
Yeah, I was about to say, you can come over for a housewarming party. You know, throw a nice little feast to new beginnings. I mean, not
she'll
feast,
bring you food.
Just something nice, something warm.
Yes, I must go fetch our stuff, though. Come, Ren. Yes. As she seems to be in good spirits today. Seems to be, getting better about being less antisocial. Still kind of got that pringliness of, like, I'm a princess, treat me as such attitude to her, but it's starting to fade.
Excuse me, I'm royalty. it's like you should take note kind of
Yeah,
attitude.
I don't know if you were aware. I'm kind of a big deal.
Look, everyone knows all royals get the royal stick up the butt as soon as they're born. It's a rite of passage. It just takes a while to kind of shake that off.
Work it out.
So Victor's gonna drop 10 more gold for a round for everyone that's here to new beginnings.
Hey,
Here.
Navi goes, "Are one of those for me?"
Yes, Navi, it's a round on the house. That includes you. Well, that's it. You also helped Brokatai, so this works.
So, what'll that be for everyone? My usual uncle.
Juan.
Do you hand him your new tankard?
Yes.
Ooh. I haven't seen one of these in a while. Well, yeah, just if you ever need me to fill this up, let me know. He gives you a kind of a... Well, he kind of rumbles down and pulls out a bottle of wine and blows the dust off of it. Well, this does call for a good occasion, I guess, and kind of uncorks it.
Figure kind of jerks a thumb first in Mountain Blood's direction and then in Victor's. It couldn't hurt to have hanging around with these two reprobates.
Hey, I don't know what that means, but
Hey, not in public.
Do you know what reprobate means, Larry?
She immediately looks at you and says, "Yes, I do."
I will have you know, I am the most privileged and principled of scoundrels.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Harumph, I say.
So he kind of pours out a glass for each person that's there and hands it out to everyone. Electra, I know you just made a deal, but you're still working tonight. Fine. Goes back and start prepping stuff. After the toast, though, I guess you are part of it. Yay!
Think.
So everyone kind of holds up their glasses.
It's like, but Dad, we're supposed to be fighting a black dragon tonight. Well, those dishes aren't going to do themselves.
Door's done, and then dragon later.
Lyric, do you have some of the wine?
No, she
Nope.
does not drink.
So what's the word I'm looking for? Is it I'm guessing Larry is abstinent. She just does not partake. Of spirits.
She'll have a Shirley Temple.
She'll have a Virgin Mary.
He hands you one filled with grape juice.
It's like, I got my water already.
It's like,
Who's going to do the cheers or the toast?
now it's grape juice. Now it's orange juice. Now it's beer. Yay, beer!
Victor's just gotta come over, put a big hand around Larry. It's like, Larry, think of it this way: you're going to find treasure wherever you go, and we're going to go to many places. Just focus on that. Focus on the good times. Focus on all the songs you're going to write. It's going to be great.
Yeah, and guess what? I have to be sober to remember all of that.
Well, then have some grape juice. There's nothing alcoholic about it, and you can
grape juice is fine. I'm just drinking water right now.
It's like,
well,
I'm just all right. I'll leave you alone if you wish.
Well,
I'm just saying, let's get into the spirit of things. Relax, have a good, enjoy the good times.
Yes.
She literally stares at Navi and just goes, "I just won 100 gold from card game where I drew a royal flush.
I said you're already on your
Cheers.
way.
That you did,
Cheers.
Missy. That you did.
Well, here's an old toast. I learned from my father. Kind of, clears his throat, stands up, raises his mug. Let's all try not to die.
I was just gonna go to that's one of my father's ones. Let's see. To good company, new beginnings, until the and all the grand wealth we're going to find ourselves in. Here. I was gonna say something about
Here, everyone goes.
yeah, I was gonna say something about Galileo, like make Galileo Phaedrus, but again, that sounds something like my father would say. But
Galileo, let me go.
Magnifico, we could have already had a song for it, guys. I'm just saying.
Din.
Hey.
Din. I'm doing
Literally
that song
wrote itself.
As you're saying that, you see a kind of a fancy-looking guy walk in. Ah, Victor, I presume. I was told I'd meet. You'd probably be here.
so it just gives kind of gives a slight tilts his head and like raises his drink. So what brings you?
Go ahead.
So what brings you to this side of town?
Ah, yes, I am on word from on mission from the Emperor. We have located a building in town that's suitable for your needs that the Emperor would like to offer you to see if you'd like it. We can begin the tour immediately if you'd like.
I absolutely. It's like, well, we're calls, and Victor will stand up and grab his pop and his helmet. It's like, unless anybody else wants to join me, I will go inspect our new and basically our new company house. Let you know how it is. Our new possible company house.
So who's gonna join?
He's gonna go do some boring administrative stuff. Cricket.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Well,
Everyone
I'll
there?
bring it.
Did Wimpy and Andaris lose power? Because I know they were going to have weather issues tonight.
Nope.
No,
I'm here.
joining in.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had to mute for a second, but I'm here.
So are we going to join them on the tour of your potential new building?
Certainly.
Let's take a walk.
Okay. So, with that, I think that is where we're going to end it for the day.